Let's get ourselves connected. Let's get ourselves connected. Honey, let's do it right. Let's get ourselves connected. Connect with you, alright. Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
Today on the show, we'll look at the easy way to do your business finances with Simply Accounting 2011. Also, we check out some speakers from Logitech and Creative. And we promise not to let AJ dance this time or play his Milli Vanilli collection. Plus, size, sexiness, and power, we check out the new Toshiba Techra R700 today on Get Connected. Hi, and welcome to Get Connected. Today we're going to have a look at home offices. You know, it's so important that you set them up the right way. If you don't get the right equipment in there, you waste a lot of your time, and you know, time is money.
Well, if you think about it, an outdated computer can add hours to your workday. That gives your competitors an edge against you that you don't want.
Well, we're going to have a chat with Joanne. She's got her own business, but wants to work more from home now. She's got a lot of hand-me-down equipment that doesn't really run that well anymore. We're going to show her what to do to upgrade it. Let's have a look at her email.
Dear Get Connected, I own a business but would like to start working from home more. My problem is my home office is very outdated and I don't know where to start. Can you make some recommendation as to what I should be looking for? Thank you very much, Joanne. We have a variety of technology gear to help streamline Joanne's business and make her more efficient.
We're also going to have a look at some finance software from Simply Accounting to make her business run even smoother.
And we're going to use web applications to help publicize her business, giving her access to a wider range of global customers.
So let's push away those stacks of paper, wipe the coffee stains off the desk. We've got a home office to renovate. Well, Joanne, it's nice to meet you, and thanks for emailing us. I understand you have your own business.
Yes, Belle Maison Home Decor and Gifts. It's located here in Walnut Grove, Langley. It's gifts and anything that a girl could possibly want.
Very cool. Well, from the email, I understand that you want to work from home a little bit more. This is your current setup.
It is, yeah. It's a bit archaic, so anything you can do for me.
Well, I think 1999 called, they want their printer back.
I bet they do.
You know, obviously you've got some good life out of this stuff, but you know, what we want to do is show you what you can do with the technology that's available today. So let's go downstairs. I've got some stuff set up, and let's get started.
Great.
So Joanne, we want to get rid of some of the clutter upstairs. I wanted to go through a few items that I think might make your life easier. I know that you go back and forth to your store a lot.
Right, yeah, every day.
Every day. What are you doing? You have a computer there and a computer here?
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
Well, I know you want to get portable, so we're going to have a look at a few different types of portable computers. Okay. And I wanted to show you the difference between notebook computers and netbooks.
Okay.
You might have seen these smaller ones here before. They look like little baby laptops.
Yes, actually, I have. I've never used one, though.
This one here has anywhere from a 7 to a 10-inch screen, whereas laptops, you know, they usually around 13-inch screens and up as well. So you can see, again, baby laptop here. It doesn't have the same type of power, but it has enough power to run Windows 7, so you can run all your favorite programs, you know, Word and Excel, and you can do email and surf the internet as well. What kind of things were you thinking you're going to be doing on them?
Mostly updating our web page, Facebook, our email, sending out to our customers, telling them about promotions and things that we have in the store. Getting discs, though, from our suppliers. They send us discs, and so we definitely need to be able to view those. So I don't know if that has the capability of doing that or not, or if this one does.
Well, that's actually a great question. Typically, the netbooks, they don't have the built-in CD or DVD drive. Okay. So that would be a problem. So to solve that, you either would have to get an external CD drive, and you can get them. They're usually about $100 extra. But typically, most laptops and notebook computers have them built in. So, you know, another couple things. Typically, like I said, there's more power. Usually, there's more memory and also bigger hard drive sizes as well. So if you're working with a lot of photos, that might be more of the speed for you.
I think so, yeah, absolutely. I'd have to carry more things with this then, back and forth. This was all more compact, so I think this would probably be better.
So let's talk about the going back and forth. Would you be bringing this back and forth quite a bit?
Absolutely, yeah, every night.
Okay, so the one thing that drives me crazy is all the cables. You know, so typically with your computer, you got your printer hooked up, you've got things like, you know, speaker systems. What I would recommend are one of these little docking stations. Okay. This one from Kensington. And what a docking station allows you to do is plug all the stuff into the back of this thing, and then just have one cable going from here into the netbook or the laptop.
So my phone could be hooked up into there also?
Well, that's the nice thing. It's USB connection. So most phones now, they charge through USB.
Right.
So you could use this as a charger as well,
Okay.
which is great. So the nice thing here now is that when you want to take your laptop with you, all you have to do is just unplug the one cable from here and unplug the AC power adapter as well. And then you're
Fits in my purse.
Exactly. So another thing I would also recommend is to get an extra power adapter.
Okay.
So a power adapter is what plugs the notebook into the wall to give it power.
Okay.
So, you know, you don't want to be lugging this thing around all
Absolutely.
the time.
Okay.
So I would recommend getting one from the factory. These are Toshiba models here, so you can get one from Toshiba, or get a universal one.
All right.
And a universal one works with all the different laptops on the market. So you'd leave one power adapter at home and one power adapter
At the store.
at the
Okay.
store that's already plugged in. So again, you don't have all this extra stuff that you're carrying around. Well, let's move on to printing and scanning now. Upstairs, I know we have the scanner and the printer. They're getting a little old.
They are.
So we're going to have a look at something new here from HP. It's an all-in-one. So not only can you print, you know, your orders and photos, but it also has the built-in scanner as well.
Okay, more compact.
Yeah, so I know you do scan a lot of photos.
We do, all the time, yeah.
And so this one's nice too because it's got the built-in memory card slots. So you can actually take the memory cards from your digital cameras and print directly from the printer. You don't have to go through the computer if you don't want to.
Okay.
Which is kind of a nice feature. And it's also got something really unique called ePrint technology.
All right, and what's that?
So ePrint technology allows you to print to this printer from any internet-connected device. So if you had your BlackBerry, for example,
Okay.
and someone sent a photo to you, you could actually forward that photo to this printer.
Okay.
And it would print it out automatically.
Well, that would be great. I could take pictures and send it right to the store.
Exactly. And it'll also print out things like PDFs, Word documents, Excel documents as well.
All right. Well, that would be very handy.
So what I want to do now is we're going to take this back upstairs to your office and we're going to see how it all fits in.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
I want to take a look at some software today. This is Simply Accounting from Sage. Now, don't turn off your TVs. A lot of people, we talk about accounting software and a glazed look comes over their face. But in fact, there's a lot of tools inside of Simply Accounting which are really going to help your business and ultimately get you more time doing the things that you want to do. So I'm going to show you a couple things new in the 2011 version that I thought were really useful. First of all, we've been looking at Joanne's business today, the home decor business. I want to show you how she might be able to take advantage of a software like Simply Accounting to help streamline some of her things. For example, inventory and services. Right away, if Joanne was to start to record some of the inventory that she sells, she can have a lot better understanding of potentially how well her business works. Let me give you an example of what that looks like. I'm going to go into the Report Center, and I'm going to go down to the Inventory and Services tab. Here, I can look at a whole bunch of different information, but I want to look at a sales summary. By producing this report, and this of course isn't her home decor business, but if you take a look here, this gives you a complete understanding of the quantity of units that you've sold, the revenue that you sold them for, and how much profit you made. This is really going to help with your pricing structure because it's going to allow you to see what products you're making money on and perhaps which ones you're not making money on. And while we're in reporting, there's another thing that I'd like to show you. You have the ability in Simply Accounting to be able to set up your business to track your transactions via departments. What I mean by that is if you wanted to sell some of your items via online, you could set up an online department. And if you want to track what happens through, say, a tangible bricks and mortar store, you can call that retail. So if I go down to the income statement under the financials tab, I can go down to a departmental report. Here, if you set up those departments, you can actually see what's happening inside of your business. So now I have the ability to see what transactions we've actually done online versus which ones we've done in retail. And not just revenue, I can actually track my expenses against those same departments. What happens there is you're going to actually see where you're getting your most money out of your business, and if there's one area that's not generating any money, maybe you put less effort into it, ultimately getting more time back to do the things that you want to do. The last thing that I want to show you here today with Simply Accounting is something that I thought is extremely powerful, and this is e-filing. If you hate doing your taxes or find yourself spending weekends every quarter trying to figure out your GST or HST returns, this is a way to do it dead simple. So first of all, you open up the file and you go to Import Export. I'm simply going to go down here to electronic filing, and if you take a look here, I can just go down to GST HST online filing. If I click that, it's going to ask me to continue. I have to put in my CRA business number. So we're going to put in a demo number here, and then we set your filing date. So you can do this either monthly, quarterly, or yearly. We're going to set it up for now until the end of the year, and I'm going to select my GST HST and click next. So what happens here, you can see immediately it pulls a complete report of all the tax calculations that you need to do in order to file that remittance. And if you wanted to know about any particular item or get more information on it, simply just hover your mouse over the little question mark, and that'll actually give you a little information box on what the information is you're putting in. But once you've checked everything over and you're happy with it, simply say next. What you're going to want to do is save this file to your desktop and now go to the Canada Revenue Agency website. I'm going to click on that, and here you go. It takes us right to the website immediately. All I have to do is click on Ready to File, and it takes me through this checklist of things that you need to prepare for. I'm going to say Continue, and here it simply says now go find the file. So I'm going to browse for the file and called it GST return. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to say Continue. Automatically, it's taken all that information out of Simply Accounting. We've uploaded it to the CRA website, and now we've got our entire filing ready to go. And as you can see, I've done this entire demo in minutes, if not seconds, instead of spending a whole weekend at the office trying to figure it out. Now, we want to go back to Simply Accounting and finish the transaction. I simply click Next, and what it's going to do, because we had a remittance to pay, it's going to let me record that as a transaction that I have to pay as an expense in my business. Now I simply generate a check or pay it online, and my transaction is done. It's that simple to use. So with Simply Accounting, it's a program for your business that obviously takes care of your accounting, but you can see here, you can use it to not only analyze your business, but help save you a lot of time when it comes to filing.
You can watch all your favorite videos on YouTube on the Get Connected TV show channel. I'm pretty excited about this segment. This is a real trip down memory lane for both AJ and I. You see, we used to sell computers, and this is Toshiba's 25th anniversary in the mobile computing space. And I remember selling these computers, like this one here, the Toshiba T5200. And when this came into the computer store, I thought, oh my God, technology will never get any better than this. You know, if the flying car came out the next day, I would have died a happy man. But this came in around 20 pounds, and that might sound like a lot, but back then, being able to have a portable computer like that was just amazing. And then this came out. I think this is around 1993. This is the Toshiba T6600C color screen. I was like, oh my God, amazing. Yeah. 256 colors, 1024 by 768. Inside, 486 DX266 megahertz processor.
That's awesome.
And back then, I mean, that was smoking fast. It had the built-in CD-ROM on the side, floppy drive, the PCM CIA slots. You know, I'm totally geeking out here, but look at this. It had the removable keyboard on it as well, which was just awesome. I love this machine.
Well, I tell you, I don't date back quite as far as you in terms of selling computers. Not to say that we're not close to the same age, but this is the Libretto 50 CT, and I do remember when we were selling these. These were about $2,000, and in terms of portability, I mean, this is really state-of-the-art for back in the day. And if you see here, I had a little infrared technology as well. So, and this again was running Windows 95. So this was about 1997.
When this came out, I so wanted one of these little guys. And on the back, you had the 2 mouse buttons, so you could actually be mousing and keyboarding at the same time, which I thought was ultra cool. But you know, we've come a long way, and you know, 25 years later, Toshiba's got their latest technology out, and that's one of the big things about them. They're always innovating and really pushing the envelope. This is the Techra R700. We looked at this earlier with Joanne, and this is a sweet laptop. It's got all the power, yet it's incredibly light and small. You can have a look here. You can see how thin it is, and it's hard to believe, but you know, it's very sturdy, but it's so light. It's coming in at 1.45 kilograms.
It's about the same weight as a netbook.
Well, exactly, but you have all the power. You see, inside, they're using the Intel Core i3, i5, or i7 processor. You can choose which one, which is going to give you all the power you need to do pretty well everything that Windows computing allows today.
You know, one of the things I liked about it was the screen size. If you look at the side profile there, you'll see that it's razor thin, and one of the ways they're getting to that is using LED technology, but what that that gives you is it gives you a nice bright clear screen, but it also cuts down on the size, which helps the weight, and it also helps with battery consumption as well. Battery life on this unit is quite long. You'll get 7 to 8 hours of battery life.
And you know, with all that power and how tiny it is, you're always worried about things like overheating. Well, Intel and Toshiba have developed some airflow cooling technology that helps dissipate the heat from the notebook, so you don't have to worry about that.
And that's one of the things is that, you know, where you rest your palms on the laptop is typically where it gets quite hot, especially with something like an i7 processor in it, but you don't feel that with this.
Well, the neat thing is they're using some honeycomb technology in the actual structure here, so it helps keep it light, but at the same time keeps it rigid, so you don't have to worry about the notebook bending, which is a problem because you don't want the motherboard bending. It's also upgradable to a 320 gigabyte hard drive. It's got the Bluetooth built in. And what I like is they've had some thoughtful features built into this as well. You know, if you are a business traveler, you're probably hooking this up to a projector or other screens. Instead of hunting around for it on the function keys, they've got it right up top here. So you simply click it and you can select where you want to hook up the laptop to through the external VGA connector. And it also has HDMI as well, so you can hook it up to the big plasma screens. And I like this. This is kind of a nice feature too. This brings up the eco utility. We're all concerned about power and, you know, the impact we're having on the environment. By bringing up the eco utility, you can actually adjust the power settings to reduce your carbon footprint and increase the battery life as well. So we've come a long way over the 25 years. Toshiba's always known for their innovation, their tough notebooks, and the power behind them. If you want to see what the latest power is, take a look at the Techra R700.
You know, I'm one of those people who likes to listen to music while they work, and let's face it, when you're in your home office, you really don't have to worry about disturbing people around you. So I thought I'd take a minute today to show you a couple different speaker systems, because a lot of times people use like their laptop or their desktop computer and they just stick with the sound that's built into that. And you know, for the most part, it sounds okay, but you can actually spend less than $100 and take that whole experience up a couple notches. The first one I want to show you, this is from Logitech. It's their Z205 model, and the thing I liked about it is it's a portable speaker system. It connects via USB. As you can see, I have the USB cable here, but what I liked about this, it's great if you actually do a lot of meetings, either in coffee shops or you go into people's offices. You can really take your presentation to another level by putting a better sound into it. And so I'm going to show you here this Logitech system. It's got this little clamp on the bottom, and the idea here is that you simply just fix it to the top of your laptop and you get a much better sound through that system. The other one that I wanted to show you today is from Creative Labs. And the great thing about this system that I really liked is that it's actually wireless. So it comes with a Bluetooth transmitter that you simply plug into your computer system. And once you have it in there, it actually broadcasts wirelessly your music selection to the Inspire speakers here. And as you can see, this is a much bigger system. It's meant for your sort of home office. This is coming with a left and a right, as well as your subwoofer. So it's a 2.1 system. And as you heard going into our segment today, it sounded really good. One thing I like about the Bluetooth is that if you have any Bluetooth enabled device, such as a mobile phone, you can also play stereo Bluetooth to these as well. I'll show you my phone. I'm using the HTC Desire. I'm using the Android operating system. You can see there I've got my Bluetooth enabled, and I can simply go to my music selection here, and I'll be able to play all the different songs straight from my mobile device to these speakers as well. Great solution. Both of these retailing for under $100. It's a great way to take your music experience up a couple notches.
Tune in to us on Get Connected Radio every Saturday on the Chorus Radio Network.
So Joanne, I want to look at some ways to help promote the business more on the web. Are you doing anything with your website right now to get the word out?
Not really, no. We've just recently revamped it, but other than that, no.
So one of the things, because you do have a physical store location, I would make sure that it's listed properly up in Google Places. This is a great area because it makes it easier for people when they're searching for your business to actually find it. And most people typically now use Google to do that. So I'll show you how it all works here. What you want to do is search out your business and click on the business owner. And here you can edit the business. This allows you to edit all of the business info. So there's different category options that allow you to classify your business.
All right.
And that'll help with your search results when people are looking for home decor and that type of thing.
Okay.
And so these subcategories, the option here further specifies what those business options are. So you can also choose to show the hours of operation, you know, when your store's open, and what types of payments you use. And this is the cool part here, you get to add photos.
Great for business.
Yeah, and if you want, you can even add YouTube videos. So if you took some videos of inside the store or maybe some of the products, you can actually add that to the...
Well, that would be really great because we have parties twice a year, so it would be really good advertising.
You can have your party videos.
Yes, absolutely.
So after you finish posting any videos, you can also put some additional information that you might want people to know about your business, kind of maybe some of the things that you carry.
Right.
You then have to validate your account. And
Okay.
the reason why is so that other people, crazy people like me, can't go in and start editing all your private information. So what you can do is select whether you want to be validated by a phone call or through a text message.
Okay.
So for example, if you check the phone option, someone from Google will actually call you to make sure that you are who you are, and you can say, yes, validate me.
Okay.
And then from that point forward, you can go in and make any changes you want.
All right.
Sounds
okay.
cool?
Yeah, very good.
And so the main purpose of that is just to make your store location, your business, more searchable in Google so people can find it easier.
Oh, okay, great.
And so another thing I want to talk to you about is something called Groupon. Have you ever heard of that?
Never heard of Groupon, no.
It's a cool website that offers like the deal of the day. And it's like a coupon that you buy,
All right.
and it gives you like an amazing deal to something. So for example, in your home decor business, you might offer something like this candle and candle holder. Maybe it's usually $50, but with a special coupon or a Groupon, it's only $10.
Okay.
So you actually have to apply to be one of these deals of the day. They don't accept everyone.
Okay.
But the idea is that you don't want to make money on this. You want to draw people into the store.
Get advertising.
Yeah, it's kind of like a loss leader type idea. But what you do is basically go to their website and you click on the Get Featured Today and fill out the information sheet, and they'll basically decide if it's like an amazing deal or not. But if they do accept you, it's pretty cool because you could get literally hundreds of people signing up for this. And so you got to make sure that you're not losing like tons of money.
Exactly, yeah.
Essentially, but you just got to do the math. You know, can this bring a lot of people into the store?
Right.
And Groupon will actually take a cut of how many of the coupons they sell.
Okay.
But they only work if so many people buy them.
All right, great advertising.
Yeah, so anyway, it's something to explore, you know, especially for your type of business. It
Yeah.
might be a great way to draw people into the store.
Everybody likes a coupon.
I think so.
I think Groupon would be great for the business, yes, absolutely. It would get me out there that much more and really bring people into the business. When Mike showed me the laptop and netbook, really interesting. Didn't even know what a netbook was.
Thanks for watching today's show. Stay tuned next time. As always, we'll be featuring state-of-the-art gadgets and the latest in high-tech solutions.
Where does the word gadget come from anyway?
I don't know. Google it.
Come to think of it, where's the word Google come from?
Google, Google.
You know, you can't Google Google. It actually brings the whole internet down.
You ever Googled idiot?